see if I can build more of my stretch here. It's very romantic.
Here in a well-steered country under a balanced ruler, deranged by harmony beyond the mundane order, your voices lay siege. You lodge on the pitched reefs of nightmare, promising sure harborage. By day, descent from orders, I don't know if that's the way to say it now, of Hibitu, from the ledge also of high windows. Worse even than your maddening song, your silence. At the source of your ice-hearted calling, drunkenness of the great depths. O river, I see drifting deep in your flux of silver, those great goddesses of peace.
In summertime, a lot of the tourists come here because you can walk over the town wall. The white church you saw was the St. Stephen's without the spire. And coming up on the right hand side in the front of us, the big sandstone building, is the Liebfrauenkirche, the Church of Our Lady from 1331. The castle you see on top of the hill is the Schönburg Castle. Schönburg means beautiful castle, and that name was given by Frederick I, also known as Barbarossa. And he donated that castle to one of his faithful employees in 1166. And that made this family one of the richest families on the Rhine River. As he stayed in there till 1689 when Louis XIV passed by.
It was 14th century, a time when books were only manuscripts. They were very long to create, very expensive, only for very few people. Those ones, those happy fews, they were either the clerics or the nobles. If I were living in Strasbourg in those times, I would have been considered as a very poor woman, because I am not a noble, I am not a nun. I would have joined a large quantity of people, the poor people. And those poor, they were invited to walk at the foot of those pictures to try to understand what was explained. The large window that is in front of your eyes. You can read it easily from the left side at the bottom, then you go to the right. Then the second row from left to right and so on. The first picture you see at the left, on the left at the bottom, you see a man that is riding a donkey. Yes, this is the entrance to Jerusalem. Second picture, just on the right of it, you see a large table around which many guests are enjoying a meal. What is this? The Last Supper. Then you see the next one, it is the washing of the feet, blah, 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 blah. You do not need even guide. If you know the Gospels, if you ignore the Gospels, it will be hard to you to determine what is the meaning. But really, the poor people, they were invited to come and to see again what they heard in the end when they were attending the Holy Mass. So our cathedral was built not only in 1944 but also 1870, but in 1939, before the war, as we evacuated all the population of Strasbourg to the southwest of France, we had the idea to remove almost all the stained glass of the cathedral that were also sent to the southwest of France. And those stained glass, they were brought back to Strasbourg by a company of American soldiers. History. You need to know the